What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron. Today in Eternal Evolution, we are going to discuss a topic that I think could really help out Eternal Evolution because, frankly, I'm starting to get a little worried about it as we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary, and I think doing something very simple could really change the course of Eternal Evolution and gain a bunch of interest back into the game. Before we jump into that though, I do want to take a minute to talk about today's sponsor for this video. The sponsor for today's video is Dungeon Hunter 6. The latest release in this renowned series is finally here. Dungeon Hunter 6 is a free-to-play mobile ARPG with a unique hero collector feature in a stunning fantasy style. The gameplay features a fast-paced hack-and-slash combat style with various builds and skills to utilize as you fight big bosses. It is completely free to play, so make sure you're downloading it now using the links down below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. One of my favorite parts of Dungeon Hunter 6 are the bosses, because once you defeat them, it's not over there. You can ride them, you can fly them, you can summon up to 3 of them to help you defeat other enemies, and you can even shapeshift into bosses to help you defeat other bosses. And there are over 100 unique bosses currently in the game, and they'll be updated monthly. That way the gameplay and the fun is endless. Dungeon Hunter 6 is going to have it all, from improved graphics and visuals to fun game modes like Stealth Mode, Guild Wars. You're going to be able to trade items in an auction house. You're even going to be able to upgrade your class and skills exactly the way you want to so that your hero is unique. So make sure you guys are downloading this completely free game. Use the links down below. If you're on a computer, make sure you scan that QR code. And you can use my link down below to get extra summoning scrolls, an SSR Lieutenant Wolf, and an accessory pack. And once your account is up and running, you can even enter the Lucky Spin event to win amazing prizes like an iPhone, a PS5, and an Apple Watch, and more. So guys, download Dungeon Hunter 6, get started playing and winning today. Alright, so if you guys are looking for a new game out there, make sure you're checking out Dungeon Hunter 6. Could be pretty good. So back to the topic for Eternal Evolution today. And what I think Eternal Evolution is really lacking right now is the guild versus guild. For those of you that haven't been playing very long, they used to have a guild versus guild. It ran a very short amount of time, and then the developers basically said, hey, this is not what we were hoping it would be. It wasn't getting the positive community feedback they were hoping for, so they scrapped it to start over, which I give them props for. Don't keep something in your game that you don't like, that you're not proud of. That's awesome. However, that was months ago. That was months ago, and really, guilds are the one thing in all of these mobile games that really engage interest in the game more than any other aspect, right? Like the guild hunt, keeping everybody together. Okay, who's going to attack who? What teams work best on what bosses? All of that community interaction helps, because otherwise you're going to start losing players. And I think we've kind of seen that. I would say the 2 biggest complaints that the player and the community have had are the fact that Nord is behind a play wall, and that the guild versus guild, everything is starting to get repetitive at this point. The guild hunt has not changed in months. Twilight Lands has not changed in months. The collab event with Ghost in the Shell, pretty lackluster, if you ask me. When you're getting in here to the Calamity, these bosses are essentially recycled. They're not even new bosses for the most part. So the whole collaboration felt very lackluster, and it's also a solo effort. There's no sense of community there. And to keep games like this alive, you need to build that sense of community to help players interact with each other and help keep everything fresh. Because right now, it's starting to feel very stale. I feel this way. Other members of the guild, my brother, he's been playing since day 1 of this game. This game is starting to get a little bit stale. And I think simply adding in that guild versus guild element could really impact the game in a positive way and bring the community back together. So, I mean, for the 1-year anniversary, I'm praying that developers are getting close to bringing back guild versus guild, because otherwise Eternal Evolution is starting to feel a little stale, which is a bummer, because this game I have played more than any other over the past year. I really enjoy playing this game. I like the format. The sky's the limit for this game, but it has to have something that's going to bring the community together. And this guild hunt right now is just not enough. I've actually been in a guild that started incredibly strongly, talking daily, and it ended up collapsing because people just got bored. Everything in the border here is starting to feel like a grind. The only things we've really gotten are, what? Hell Arena and Summit Arena from time to time, and Hell Arena is essentially the same as Galactic Arena. It's not even a truly new or different game mode. They've opened up the Katosian Triangle, and they're bringing in higher difficulty levels. But once you've hit those, again, it's nothing new. If they added Guild versus Guild, by adding that game mode, even though the format stays the same week after week, it would be new and intriguing because you're competitive as a group against an entire other group. And that group's going to be different every week. So with limited effort from the developers week by week, you're going to get something different. You're going to get something new, and you're going to bring that community together. So if you guys have any ideas on how to bring more community engagement into this game, please leave it in the comments section down below. I'm going to be starting to beat the developers up here as we come up to 1 year in the game. We really need Guild versus Guild back. I think that would be the one major change they can make that would really bring community involvement and get players reinterested and reinvigorated in Eternal Evolution, which is what I'm dying for because I love this game. So if you guys have any feedback, please comment section down below. If you enjoy the video, if you agree with me, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, guys, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.